Hi everyone, this is Francisco, and the reason I'm recording this video is to show all of you this vase thing that I purchased. Is some Boss water. Anyways, I purchased 4 of them. And whoa. Oh, it's sparkling water. But I'm planning on dumping it out and using this as a a water terrarium, artificial water terrarium. So like I said, I bought 4 of them. They're pretty tall, but the only thing is I don't know if I'm going to be able to remove this description, and hopefully I'll be able to, including the back, the nutrition facts. And I actually just made this one. And so I'll be making pretty much these the same way with a plant, but with regular water, not sparkling water. Oh yeah, and I also want to show you guys these other ones that I made. Look at this one. This one's my favorite. I have this one with erasers. There's a plant in there. This one right here. I have this little setup. And over here I have some more. This one is a bigger terrarium. Again, the ones with the succulent with erasers, colorful erasers. And then this one here, you guys already know, it's a water container that has a plant in there, rocks, and this here is dish soap. So if there's any little bugs, they go in there and they die because they think it's fresh water. And there's actually one that died, is right there. Right there. Wait, let me see. Let me see if I can get a zoom in. Right there, you guys see it? Right there. Alright. So I have a few of them. I have one up here. These right here. This one. I'm attempting to propagate these right here. These are real succulents. And I can see the roots coming out already. And then check this one out. These right here. Again, I have this one with the erasers. I have this one. I have this one. As a matter of fact, I think that this one will be better with the white plant because it's not plus I could use this one for the other one. Yeah, I think this one right here. Like that. I think that looks better. And then I obviously have like these right here. This one. I have one right here, Jack Daniels bottle. Some more right here. This one. So I am going to make this one. And eventually I will be making these as well. cleaning this out and making some tiny ones. But for right now, I'm going to keep it simple. Add some sand in here, and then eventually add the water. So that looks good as far as water is concerned. Then I'm going to add this in there. Then I have my little stick. This is a hanger. I just cut it. And just like that, it's done. All I have to do now is add the water in here. So I'll just add it here. Do you think you're trying to go to church? So just like that, I made the first one. And this is the Voss water container. It's made out of glass. So I still have to figure out how to remove this. But other than that, I think it looks beautiful, and you guys can add it just about anywhere. And I bought 4 of them, plus this one. Oh yeah, and then I bought a bunch of bouncy balls, rubber bouncy balls. Mainly so I can oh, look at this one, Planet Mars, an orange one. And obviously these things will float in water, so unfortunately I won't be able to add them in there, or else they would just go all the way to the top. I mean, unless I want to do something like this. Wait, it went down. Whoops. I'm going to have a hard time taking that out. Unless I like place it next to it. I thought it was going to float, honestly. Alright, so I'm actually surprised they sunk down. So you guys can see it's right there. And now I just need to put the stem into the sand, like in the center. Right in the center, as much as possible, of this artificial terrarium, or what is it, like a, I think it's a, I mean, what would you people consider this thing as? That looks good. So now we added a ball with a green plant, right? I think it looks really nice. So now I'll be able to do that with all of these, but I honestly thought that they were going to float, and I was gonna try to put like maybe like 5 of them, so we can have something floating at the very top. But since they sunk down, might as well just keep it in there. And I won't be able to fit one in here because the opening is too small. Obviously, I can't get that in there, but it's okay. I'll just keep it the way it is. Alright. This one. And I don't know why there's a bunch of air bolts. I don't know how to get them to go up. But whatever. That looks good. So yeah, the next one. Whoa. She's good. Okay, now the next one. Oh yeah, and by the way, this has sand, white rocks, other types of pea gravel, and this has some seashells, some little snail skeleton things, exoskeletons of the snails. So there's a few of them in there. Oh, look at this rock. This rock looks beautiful. So I'm going to add this at the end. If you guys don't have the rubber balls, you guys can always use rocks. Okay? It doesn't have to be rock. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, these balls. It could be nice rock. Just you guys can find them for free outside. Like this one is from outside. So yeah, I found these outside. These bigger ones. I just haven't found a place for them yet. Okay, that's good. And there's a bunch of them, like I said. Small to select from. This one looks super cool, right? But I'm gonna use this pink one, or even this one. This one looks like a marble, but I'm gonna use this pink one right here. So just toss in there, and then I need to find another one of these little plants, artificial plants to throw in there. And so I even have all of these. Alright, and like I said, these are just candles that I eventually want to turn into something like this. So there's a ton of these. So I have some succulents in here. So let's see here. And here's the plant. Let's throw that in there. And I'm gonna go get some water. And the great thing about these is that once you guys set them up, you guys don't have to clean out the water. Like this right here, it says that it won't expire till June 2004, this water in here. So it will stay like this, nice and clear, because it's sealed for 1 whole year. And obviously we're not planning on drinking this stuff, so it can last longer than that without changing the water, without swapping out the water. So if you guys can find some like artificial aquatic, I think that's what it's called, aquatic type of plants, artificial plants, you guys can place those in there. Okay, and there's some really nice ones online. I just don't have the money right now to buy some. I did buy some, however, but like this one, this container I bought for $8.99. This one right here, that bottom one. And that was a massive container with a plant in there, and it's filled with water. But it's not really. I don't think that's really a water plant. But it's artificial, and I even bought that one up there. That's inside the emoji baggie. So I have some plans for those. But for right now, we'll just focus on this. And that looks really nice right there, where it's at. Where I positioned it. Top it off with the water. And then tighten it. And this one's done now. This one. This one. Now I have these other two right here. Okay. So I'm going to also make these. So I have this one, and then this one. Okay, I might as well make them both at the same time. Alright, so I'll be putting the sand, the balls, the water. If you guys can find some rocks that will fit in there, that's fine. But these rocks are way too big. That looks good. Still a little bit. We're gonna add another ball. I'm going to add this one and this purple one. So one here, one here, one plant in here, and then obviously the water. And the ball, and the plant, and then the water. So, yeah, and I have some other stuff in here. Eventually, I want to use like this little water fountain thing, but like on a bigger fish tank. So I want to eventually use this inside of a fish tank, and then this will be maybe like oil, something that won't evaporate. It will just have the appearance of water or something like that. I don't know. Or I might get more creative than that. But for right now, I just wanted to show you guys all this. Just these. That's why I bought these, so I can make this. So obviously I would have to remove this. And that's why I also purchased these other ones. Here. These glass ones. But I messed up because I added soil, and the soil will actually like dirty the water, so I need to get that soil out and add sand instead, or rocks. Okay. So that's just another terrarium idea that I need to work on. And at first it looks hazy, but eventually it will clear up like this. See, and then this is the black sand in here. So simple to make. And you guys can close it off, and you guys will never have to deal with them ever again, hopefully. Now if you guys tip them over, of course you're gonna have to rearrange everything. That's why I like them to be super heavy. The heavier they are, with a bigger base at the bottom, the harder it is for them to tip over, right? So yeah, like this one here, I mean, I can try adding water, but I think it's going to get I think it will become like dirty, but I can try just to see what happens, because I am trying to look for an affordable solution to not buy the gravel. It's stuff that's expensive, like this sand, just one little bag like this for $1. So that's why over here, if you guys look at this one, this is not sand, and it actually has some colorful little things in it. And some of you who deal with this on a daily basis, you guys already know what it is. And it's basically laundry soap, Roma. Alright, so that's how it is. Okay, I think this is a super affordable solution. Obviously, I'm not going to submerge this one in water because I don't know what the heck will happen. I would have to experiment on that, but I think that it will just become hazy and not clear. So I'm just going to leave it like this. Alright. You guys can see the powder in the back of it and stuff. But I think it looks super cool. I have another one right here in this container. So I'm just experimenting right now, just trying different things out. But eventually I am going to add something in here. And yeah. So I guess I can try it on this one, but I do need a little plant in there or something. Maybe I can try adding this in there. Ooh, this thing smells. Oh wow. This is stinky soil. If it gets submerged in water, it's toxic. So I wouldn't recommend using the soil at all. If you're going to go artificial all the way. This stuff is smelly. So I'm going to try to go with something like this. And obviously with the water, hopefully this plant will look a little bit better. And since this is an experiment, I can always start over. I can always break this bottle, get my plants out. I wouldn't recommend, if you guys have gravel in there or sand, if this thing breaks, I wouldn't recommend using it over, especially if you're going to be touching it, because it can cut you. But let's see what happens here if we add water all the way up. And I can already see that the soil is coming up with the water. But over time we'll see if this works or not. So that's us four as I'm going to go up with it. This thing smells. And see the water, it already looks brown. So that's why I wouldn't recommend using this, but it might eventually clear up, it might settle down all the way. All the sediments, it might settle down all the way to the bottom. And we might have a nice looking type of terrarium. And it looks like a bottle of Jack Daniels. Just a bottle, because right here I have my wine rack, and then I have this. So we'll just see how that goes. And yeah, that thing was stinky, but luckily my hands don't really smell like that. Yeah, and like all of these with the soil, I'm gonna have to redo them like I said before, but maybe I can try to add the water just to see how it kind of turns out. But I don't know if that's going to be the best solution. I think the best thing to do will be to get the water hose and get all this soil out and just leave it outside. And then add some sand or gravel, something that's heavy, that will stay at the bottom, and then I would just rearrange all this stuff. As a matter of fact, I was actually thinking about creating some of these and adding all sorts of stuff and mixing it and then shipping it to like people, and then it would be your guys' job to add water and to fish the stuff up, kind of like mining. So you guys will be kind of like mining and excavating and looking for hidden objects. And obviously, once you discover them, you will do your best to keep them on top. And then eventually, you'll be able to arrange them wherever they need to go. So like right here, I have this, right? But I could add like this little thing in there, like little things. This is a little rose in a glass jar with a cork and a little crystal. Then I have some like jewelry. I could probably even, I don't know if this will like damage the water eventually over time. I don't know if this will rust. So I don't know about this though, but something like this would look pretty nice, I think, in there. Like at the bottom, like treasure. But I don't know, just some things I've been thinking about, and there's so many things to do, so who knows. But I'm going to add the water, because either way, if it doesn't turn out right, if it doesn't turn out good, if it doesn't turn out good, I will either way, I'm going to have to get this soil out. So I'm going to add water and see what happens. So here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, the plant is trying to come out a little bit. But it looks so vibrant. It looks so beautiful. And for the most part, all of the like sediments or whatever are staying down. Okay. So there it is. And since this one is like sticking out, I am going to push that down. Like that. And obviously that is why the real fish tank artificial plants have a flat bottom at the bottom, and that is to prevent, once you add soil over that, it's difficult for that flat base or whatever, that flat disc to go up, right? That's why they do that. So let's type in artificial fish tank plants. Images, and there's some nice ones. Look at this, they're beautiful. So if you guys can get your hands on these, that would be super cool, especially these colorful ones. Look at this one right here, it looks like a rainbow. This looks really beautiful. If you guys can get your hands on those and add them in here, now that would be cool. And like I said, this thing is super heavy. This thing is super heavy, and it'll be hard for anyone to tip it over somewhat. And this thing's already coming up, so look at that. So I might have to add like a rock on it or something heavy to keep it down, to weigh it down. Let me see what I can find. Yeah, I can't really find anything. But obviously, I'm learning, right? So it does require some of these flat discs at the bottom. That way the sand can keep them down, and so they won't float up to the top. But that's all I'm basically doing without adding any fish. 100% artificial. And that's exactly why I'm like starting over, and I'm doing all of this so I can learn. And look at this is brown. Obviously that's not the color that I wanted, so I'm just going to leave this alone though. Let's see what happens. So we will see what happens, but I am planning on going large, big, like these fish tanks, and I want to add stuff like this on a larger scale, but obviously where dust and water can't get into it, to protect it. These here, I mean, they look really nice the way they are. I just messed up by adding water into them, so I need to remake them where they don't have any water, 100% water free. And maybe I'll add some oil into them so it could have that wet look, and so it could appear like it has water at the bottom, possibly, maybe, and so I could add some weight to them. But I'm still working on that. Alright, so I'm like kind of like writing mental notes in my mind, so I can perfect this and make it better. And if I eventually do sell them, so that you guys will have some quality, long lasting, artificial terrariums at your homes. Alright? But other than that, that, like I said, I didn't want to add the water. I clearly specified that I wanted to remove that soil from the big one. But like I said, I just wanted to test it out. Because either way, right now, the soil is mixing with the water. Eventually I can grab that water, throw it in the lawn, and that's going to be good, nutritious nutrients for the grass and the garden area. So either way, it's not a complete waste of my time. Alright, these however were more of a success. Right here. But the only thing that I don't really like, honestly, is I like these because they're long. I think a long artificial plant that will go all the way up here will look way nicer. But I just have to work with what I got. So that's why I did this, like this. But if I had a longer one, that's what I would have been using. And if I can find these without any description, or if I can figure out how to remove this, it'll look 100 times better. Okay, but this is just for like illustration purposes right now, as trial and error and experimenting just on whatever I can get my hands on for the moment. And I think that the rubber balls just add character, a lot of character to this. I think, and you guys can see the contrast with the white, like it just stands out. So I like that fact as well. So yeah, I will be adding these randomly scattered in my bedroom. And you guys can see some of the water is like clearing up there. This thing looks beautiful. And then I have this one. See, I like this. I seen it. This looks alright up here, but this bottle was $1 at the Dollar Tree, and I thought about this idea. I think it looks really beautiful. So I'm going to continue making these and sharing them with all of you. Oh yeah, and that's why I got these too. These little ones. This one's a pink one, and this one's a little blue one. So eventually I want to add the water and a little plant in there as well. So maybe I can work on these as well, right? So these little ones right here. Oh, and by the way, this one right here, this was a bubble container. So basically you open it, and here it had the little blower thing, the little handle, the little wand with the little circles, and it was filled with soapy water. But I got rid of that, and I just kept this, and I got rid of the sticker. I got rid of the sticker on both of them. This one was like a little girl one with like girly stuff, and then this one was a boy one with boy stuff. Alright? So I think these are going to look super awesome. But I need more like sand or rocks. I need something. So I have some rocks right here. I guess I can take some out of that for right now. Something like that. And then I can add just like something small in there. See how I did that? And it's better if you guys submerge it like this to get all the air bubbles out. So there it is, just like that. Alright. And then for this one, going to do the same thing. Put that in there and get the rocks to come up. The main thing is hiding that stem, the bottom. So let's look for a white background contrast, which I don't really have, but I could use the wall. Alright, it's kind of small, but look at the pink one. That looks beautiful, right? And it's tiny. I could probably sell this for like $10. Who knows though? I don't know. Maybe if I make a lot of them. I think that looks better with it coming out more. So check that out. Then keep this one like right here. Like that. And then this one maybe on the other side. Or even down here. So this here I made as well. I made this, these are some BB guns that I bought at Walmart for $10 each, and then I placed them in cement, and I disabled them, so they don't work anymore. And it's a book holder. Alright. So, yeah, I think it'll look really nice with these things right here on the side, or I can put them just about wherever I want to put them. But I think this looks really nice, and like I shared with you guys how to make this, the little container. I think it looks cute because it has the pink. That one has the blue, right? So it's not like just like a regular cap. It has more character to it, and then the flower's also pink, so it makes it look like girlish. I guess if I wanted to, I can even toss in one of those balls, the rubber balls, like a pink one, to make it super girly. So I have a few of them to select from, and I just have to choose which one will be the best for this type of layout. So that, and then these. I think instantly my eye is drawn to this one. And you guys can play around with this, like, I think I'm starting to notice that it probably has way too much rocks, gravel now. I want this to be like, well, I think that looks cute, right? It looks nice. But if I want to, I could remove some of this gravel and keep this like down here. I think that would look better. And then keeping this where it's at. Yeah, I think that's way too much gravel. Yeah, I don't know about this one. See, now the ball's up here. So you guys just have to, you know, mess with it a little bit till you guys get it exactly how you want it. But let's try to remove some of this gravel. Few rocks anyway. Yeah, like that. That looks better. Just a few with the little pink thing and then the flower. And you guys could put this anywhere. In your office. And look how simple it was to make. It wasn't that difficult. So the container with the bubbles and everything, I paid $1 plus tax. The rubber ball, I paid 25 cents. The gravel, I paid $1 for a bag like this. And then obviously this artificial plant I purchased, I think it was like 30 of them for like $30. So they're like $1 a piece. But it came in a big bundle like this. So all I did, because these come apart, is I removed one. And I can always put it back if I want. Like this. Okay, so it gets disconnected and you guys can connect it back. So if I have a bigger planter I want to fill out, or I want to fill, you know, I can use the whole thing. Or you guys can make little ones. See that? That looks beautiful. The little flower at the very top. And that's exactly what I'm using right here. Alright. And even like this, I can probably place in here with that without it going up. Especially if I throw some rocks like all inside of it, so I could keep it down, like on top. There it is. And that's going to hold it down for right now. But this water is not 100% sealed, so I was even thinking about just getting rid of the water. If you guys really want this to not get dirty at all, it's 100% sealed. This was meant for liquids. It had soap in it, so this will stay like this for a long time. And I think a lot of people will love these. You guys can add other stuff in there if you guys want to. So yeah. So this one, and then this one. And the same thing with this one. All I did was I grabbed some from this one right here. See that? And then it connects back. So all I did was I grabbed one of these and I tossed it in there. Oh, and I can add a ball on this one too. Let me do that. Maybe this colorful one. Or what about this one? Or maybe I can add like this red one. But I think let me see, blue. I think something with orange. I think this one will look super cool because I'm looking at my my water. I mean my color theory, and that basically matches colors together. This color wheel. So if you have blue, the corresponding opposite color will be orange. The opposite. Right? Blue, orange. Any types of oranges. Okay. This is nascoeducation.com. So the orange with the blue will look good. So again, we can toss that in there. And I probably have to remove more rocks. So. Honestly, I don't really like this one. This one is super, like, it's crooked. See that? I should have selected one that's more straight. From the very beginning. From the very start. I'm having a little bit of a hard time with this one. Oh shit. Jesus Christ. Where's my data? This water is getting everywhere. I think it'll be better to make it with sand, not with rocks. It'll be so much easier. See that? It would have been covered already if it was sand. But the ball's down here, and the rocks are on top of that. It actually looks pretty nice. The way it is right there. So, I'm going to try to keep it like this, but I want to cover this excuse me, this stem. Now the plant's floating. So, you know, if you guys are going to do this, do it right. Buy something that has a base, or you guys can make one. I don't really know. And I never really thought, like, to keep it, like, maybe half and half, but I guess that's optional. But, you can see here. Actually, that looks perfect right there. So you guys just have to play around with it, right? So there it is. Ooh, and there it is. It's going up. That just ruined it. That just killed the whole thing. So, how am I going to improvise for that? Personally, I think that I would have to use some type of wire or a weight of some sort. Or maybe, you know, like using a little bit of cement and placing that, like creating a little bubble, like a little ball, and placing that into the ball and then like smashing it, kind of like the fish tank ones over here. Like this. Ooh, this one looks really nice. I like that one. Look at, check this one out. So like this down here, I guess if you guys grab some cement, you guys can put some like on a piece of plastic, like a throwaway plastic bag, clump some up somewhere, and then put the plant in there. If you guys want to go through all that work, but that would definitely hold it down, because look at that. That's not cool. The only thing I can do is add more rocks so that some of the rocks can go over some of these leaves and I could hold it down. That's like my only other alternative option. See, already it caught. This rock is holding this down now, and that's how it was earlier. Let me see if I can make this larger for you guys to see. But still, I don't like how this stem is visible. Okay, that looks better. I need a white contrast background, and I don't have it, so you guys can see better. Right here is better. And just like that, it looks beautiful. Wait, it's over here. Alright. Look at this one, it already cleared up. And obviously, if I swap this water out, it'll look clear as well. I just haven't done it. It looks disgusting. And this one, I don't really care if I swap it out because it's just a chemical that kills gnats, bugs. But if I want to, I can definitely make it clear, make it look like water. But I think it looks super cool and unique. So I'm not even going to mess with that one. But yeah, I'm so glad that this is all done and over with. Okay. Now I can place these just about anywhere. Right. This one, I'm going to try to place it up here. But obviously, you know, it will look better like if it was placed somewhere where it's like clear from everything. You know, for so nothing around it, right? That's when it's going to look the best. See how beautiful that looks? This one again is hazy. The plant went back up, so I might have to. Well, I want to add the sand, and then hopefully the sand will keep it down. But that's yet to be determined. And I still have to do more research and stuff like that. But yeah, I wish that it didn't have that logo. Look how beautiful it looks. I mean, I can't even. It's all in the contrast, you know, like. And this camera is sucky, and I hate the fact that I can't, you know, film this way like a real photographer. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I've been up to. These balls, I can add some of them to my other terrariums. I even bought these. I even purchased these little stars, right, for futuristic terrariums. These are for like decorations for like a wedding or something like that. But I thought that they would look super cool, like on a planter. Similar to that, right there. And as a matter of fact, that right there would look super cool if you guys did that in real life, like on a big scale for a garden. You know, a post with some wrought iron things to form like a star. I even thought about the Riverside Bell, which is right there. Right there. But you know, you guys can do just about anything you guys want. It doesn't have to be that. It could be a cowboy, a horse, pigs. It could be birds, whatever you guys can think of. But yeah, that's why I bought these anyway, just to add them to my little thing here. My little niece gave me a little shark, so I added that in here. This little ocean thing, and I wanted to add some balls in here now that I have some, just like that. And I have some more, so maybe I'll add some randomly to these other little things. And these, I'm propagating these succulents. This one's an artificial one, but these other ones, oh yeah, and this one actually has a lid for it, like this. So it looks like a small little terrarium. And I just wanted to add like maybe one of these in this one. I think this one will look nice. I don't know. Just throw one in there. Toss one in there. And then obviously these here are, this one here is super nice, it's super cute. As a matter of fact, this one looks super nice because it has the balls. They look like marbles. And this is actually those little balls that, with the fragrance. These right here. I think I kept the containers. Oh yeah, right here. These right here. Alright. So that's all it is. And you guys can see this one. It has a bunch of them. And it smells really good. So just playing around with this stuff, honestly. So yeah. Oh yeah, maybe this one right here will look nice in this one right here. Like something like that. And these are super easy to make. All you guys need is a $1 container. These are only $1. This is just soap, but you guys can buy sand for $1. The little ball is 25 cents, and then the artificial succulent was only like $1 as well. It's that simple. But this one I added diamonds. I don't know if you guys can see that. I actually want to use my light to kind of like make this light up. And I can't even see it, honestly. I thought it would light up like big time. But yeah, I guess this is not that bright. But I wanted them to shine, to look bright. Hold on. Maybe I can use this light. Yeah, something like that. So it could have some type of lighting if you guys want. Right. It's all optional. It's just that right here, I just dropped this one. So yeah, you guys want to keep them where they won't fall, you know. So I'll just keep it over there now. I had it right here, and I accidentally bumped into it. So yeah, I'll just keep this like right here. like I said, I'm just experimenting with all of this, so so like this one I just threw some erasers in there with a container with a little plant. This one right here is a little magnet one, so I kept this one right here, but I can add a different type of plant. I don't have to keep this one. As a matter of fact, I can take this one out like that and add something in place of that, like something like this or something else, you know. But just to make everything simple, I'll just keep it how it is. Like this one over here, I have another one. And then I also have these little confetti things with a weight. It has a weight at the bottom. Mainly, I got them so I can add to future terrariums because I want to get some fish tanks and add some of this stuff to clean up all the mess, all the clutter, and to just place everything in there, and my room is going to look so much, you know, cleaner, tidier. I had a necklace and it just broke on me, so instead of getting rid of these little beads, I was thinking that I could use them in a future terrarium, you know, artificial type of plant thing. But anyways, that's all I have for right now. I hope you guys have a great day. God bless, and I'll keep you guys more, I'll keep you guys updated. As I create more stuff, you guys can add like artificial little plants, artificial little animals. As a matter of fact, talking about animals, little cute little animals, I got these right here, this one and this other one. They're shy, they've been in the dirt, in the soil, so I got two of them. So I can even add like something like this, I don't know, like right here, something like that, or more back here, like more hidden. Again, these are just artificial, they're not real. Something like that. And this box right here, that box was just like a regular throwaway box. I just added some soil on there, kind of like play sand, with some, and then you guys can decorate it however you guys want. That's basically all I did. And then I have this one right here with some marbles. I have some balls in there with an artificial plant. But I don't like how it has all this freaking condensation all inside of it. So if you guys are going to do something like this, make sure it's 100% dry. don't use water unless you're going to fill it all the way, like these. Fill it all the way up, and you guys won't have any condensation. It'll stay clear at all times. And I even have one outside I made before, a while back or whatever. It's right here. I still have it. Same concept. Water, sand, little container. Simple to make, not complicated. And that's all it really comes down to, people. So once you guys make this and you guys are finished, you guys can sit back and enjoy the show. No more maintenance. Just take it all in, and relax. And a lot of you are out there, you guys are buying filters and fish food and all sorts of things, and it's like, don't even worry about that. Oh yeah, and I have another one of these gnat catchers right here. This is all artificial plant. Okay, I just put it in there. The little gnats, they go in here thinking this is fresh water, but it's soap water. So as soon as they have contact with that, they die. It's acid, basically. But you can touch it. It's just soap. It's just soap. You guys can wash your hands. It's not going to harm you. But if you guys are dealing with those little gnats, and you guys have like a greenhouse, you guys have like vegetables or fruits growing, and you don't want those little gnats everywhere, just place containers everywhere. Obviously, if it's a big container like that one, this one right here, and it's filled all the way with water, with soap, it won't even catch flies, the big ones. I noticed there's one in here flying around. I even created this one, this hanging planter. This one's made out of canned food containers. This one over here is a succulent plant that I purchased, and it has a little handle, and I added some soil in there and an artificial plants. Now it's just a hanging plant, and it looks real. It looks 100% real on my curtain. See that? And this is actually supposed to be over there. I don't know why or how it got like that, but whatever. I thought I fixed that. I think someone was in my room. But whatever. Maybe I just did it wrong. But anyways, I hope you guys like this. Have a great day. And God bless everyone.